Oh, I see. I see. You've started the record.
No, I don't. I mean, I don't know. It just dinged on my end. I don't know, dude. We got to get this shit figured out, don't we?
A bing. Would have been cool if it dinged after that.
Seriously, but I've been having a good day.
Man, have you? What time did you get up?
I got up relatively early today.
Relative to what?
I got up. Well, I woke up. I've been waking up early and just like falling back to sleep. So I mean, I don't know, but
same.
There's reasons why I'm like getting up early again and stuff. So, but all right.
I heard that you. Hey, welcome to.
Welcome to another episode of I Didn't See It, But I Believe You. I'm Doug.
I'm Joel, and this is episode 149. I heard a rumor that you've been waking up early to train because today's the first day of the Tour de France. And I heard you were out there early this morning, fucking busting treads out, bro. I heard you were straight up leaving rubber marks out there. I got
a Facebook live stream just film me just riding my bike.
Yeah, hell yeah. You should have put it on Facebook. It's all the Christians will support you.
And it just says hashtag, and my hashtag is should have been me.
Hell yeah. Mine is ride to live, baby.
No, it really is though. But this is the first time that I'm actually. Hold on, let me make sure my shit.
This is Doug's first time he's not actually performing in it, and it's weird because usually we all get together and watch this sad sack of shit do his bike race, but we're not doing it this year.
No, that's not true. But there are years I've just gotten into Tour de France and I've watched it every year, the whole month, and I haven't the past couple of years because of the pandemic and everything else, and just like drinking heavily. But this year I was just actively like, I'm gonna get into it. Like I was looking at the riders, I'm like, I know some of the riders still, but like a bunch of young bucks are in now. It's like relatively like a new experience. And today it started off in Denmark, and it was a later start because the first day they always start a little bit later for the time trials and stuff. And it was quite riveting, quite exciting. So I'm pumped. And so yes, and so the Tour de France has started today, and I'm excited. It's something I'm into. I know a lot of people don't get it, but guess what? A lot of the rest of the world does, just not very many Americans do.
Dude, I get it. I think it's fucking dope. I don't know. I have good memories of going to bars and it being on.
Yeah, Joel. But the thing about it is, you go to bars and it's on. Those are like replays. You have to like be up at 6 a.m. to watch it live.
Well, yeah, especially for you because you're in it.
Dude, I used to freaking wake up early when I was a little kid. I've always been like a morning person. When I was a little kid, I used to get grounded from waking up early.
That's kind of funny.
Because they would play Power Rangers and VR Troopers in the morning.
Mad early, bro. And you had to catch that shit at like 2:30 if you missed that.
Yeah, and then they would replay it in the afternoon. So I'd already know everything that happened that day.
Wasn't it? No, bro, it was the day before his episode that you got in the morning. You sure about that?
Yeah. More than sure about that.
Interesting. I always thought that in the mornings,
literally got grounded from waking up in the morning to watch Power Rangers, Joel. I watched it.
I'm just saying, I thought
morning.
I always thought it was the day before his episode in the morning. No. And that the new episodes were in the afternoon. That's interesting. Terrible choice for a time slot.
No, yeah. They aired it that morning. It was like my own hack. But it was crazy because everybody pretended like they didn't like Power Rangers, except for my old best friend from junior high, Greg. He just came out and put the Yellow Rangers magnet on the side of his desk, and he just pretty much is like, come get me. And everybody went after him. And I was like, I want Power Rangers too, but I couldn't. I just didn't have the courage to stand up for him.
What was happening where you weren't allowed to like Power Rangers?
Dude, it was not cool to like Power Rangers. At St. Michael's, at least, we got picked on. Like,
bro, shit was mad cool over at John C. French, bro. Everyone was a Power Ranger.
But also, I'm a little bit older than you.
That's true. That's true. I was like 5 and 6 and 7.
Got freaking thrashed for liking Power Rangers. I didn't really, because I was a closeted Power Ranger fan.
That shit low key, kind of kept that shit low key.
What Greg went through, like Greg was pretty much just like, come get me. This is who I am. Dude, I think I've talked about this before. It's like a memory of mine that like I'll never be able to shed. It's like, man, it's like a defining moment for me. And then also like a very like riddled in shame because I was like, dude, I'm a fellow Power Ranger fan and I am not standing up for you. I'm just hiding in the shadows. Hopefully nobody notices that I'm a Power Ranger fan. Like they're going to strip off my freaking clothes and be wearing like a Power Ranger costume.
Well, the crazy thing is it really affected Greg. That Greg went on to become Greg Araki, the founder of New Queer Cinema. He actually directed some of the most famous movies in New Queer Cinema, like Mysterious Skin, Nowhere, and the Doom Generation.
Yeah, he also he's got his directing debut or his his TV film debut on being a grip on Power Rangers.
Fantastic. We have a friend who was voted most dirtiest kid in Arkansas on Bozo. Dead serious. Do you not know this? Oh, hold on. Personal in-joke time. Doug, our best friend was on Bozo in Arkansas, so you know which person I'm talking about. Was on Bozo. Yeah, was on Bozo in the early 90s. He was voted dirtiest kid in Arkansas, and they brought him out covered in dirt. I think about it all the time because he says there's no way we'll ever find a video of it. I've been looking forever, Doug. I Google it once a month just to see if maybe somebody tapped those Bozo archives.
He's fucking with you.
He's not. His mom told me about it too.
What?
He's not, but he's not fucking around. It's very true. Our buddy, I didn't see it, but I believe you, Lore. Our buddy was voted dirtiest kid in Arkansas by Bozo the Clown.
Bozo the Clown. Was Bozo filmed in Arkansas?
I guess so. Probably in Little Rock, right? I would imagine, if anywhere. You know who owns Bozo now?
Who?
I don't actually know. Hold on.
Grindhouse. That'd be so tight if like something like Shudder bought the rights to Bozo and make like a freaking fucked up kid show.
Cool. It's David Arquette. He bought the rights to Bozo and he goes around and dresses up like Bozo now.
Really?
Yeah. You should watch. This is all over the place, but that's kind of what I love about a good early morning.
It's all over the place.
Yeah,
that's a great name for a show. This is all over the place.
We have a spinoff coming. It's literally the same as this, but it's going to expand. I didn't see, but I believe you network. It's just called whatever I just said. So Bozo, so David Arquette, he made this documentary called "You Can't Kill David Arquette," or David Arquette Can't Be Killed or Can't Die or something. And it's about, and you'll probably know all about this. In the 90s, there was this wrestling movie called Ready to Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
And it starred David Arquette and some other dude whose name escapes me.
Khan. It's the dude.
I know, it's a dude from
Scott Khan.
It's Scott fucking Khan, man.
Yeah.
Way to go, bro. You pulled that out. That's deep. Yeah, you saying the hand like from Gone in 60 Seconds? Bro, that's crazy. That's where I went to with it. All right. Anyway.
No, that's not all where I went. I thought about his dad, and then I was like, his dad's son is Scott Khan.
Yeah, but you said hand.
No, I did not.
We'll check it. Hey, everybody, did he say hand? Leave it in the comments.
In the comments below. Did I say
Some
hand?
bitch said hand. I know he did. Anyway,
hand?
Well, no, because in Gone in 60 Seconds, like the only thing anyone remembers from that movie besides the general plot is there's a part where Scott Khan says he sits on his hand and then jerks off with it when it goes numb, and he calls it the stranger. That's like the one thing. That.
I did not say anything. I was not even thinking about that.
Hand, motherfucking. I heard it, and we all heard it. Anyway, so David Arquette.
Hold on. One of these days, you're going to have to invest in an actual microphone. I know you're like, yeah, but, Caroline likes it. It's like, dude, you sound like you're talking through a freaking, like, when you get, like, an empty gift wrap roll?
Yeah.
What's that called? Gift wrap and paper roll? It sounds like you're talking through that the whole time.
I'll get a new one. I actually,
you should get. You should.
I'm investing in things currently. I'm making some moves, making some changes. But anyway, so David Arquette.
Yeah.
All right, David Arquette and Scott Khan made this movie called Ready to Rumble, where they played professional wrestlers. It wasn't very well received. It's decent. It's funny. But to promote it, for some reason, WWF at the time brought on David Arquette, and he wrestled during an event.
Yep.
And it was even worse received than the movie was. People were fucking pissed. And he actually, that really fucked with him really bad for like years because he loves professional wrestling. So he made this documentary called You Can't Kill David Arquette or whatever, where he, for months or years even, trains to become a professional wrestler and makes a comeback.
He did.
And wrestles. Yeah, and the documentary's crazy, dude. He should not. There's so many times that documentary where people are like, dude, this is just not a good idea.
Dude, he got jacked, like ripped.
Yeah, fast too. It's questionable.
I wonder how. Whatever, dude. Like, if you're gonna do,
bro, in the documentary, it's like he decides he's gonna do that, and then he's yoked.
What, dude? If you use TST and HGH stuff, like that, more power to you.
I don't give a shit. It's for WWE anyway. Who really cares?
Yeah, like remember when they started doing the drug testing and stuff, like just to like, almost felt like they were doing it because they need it. They're like,
it felt like I never believed it.
Maybe the ratings might have been so bad that like they like were like, well, when it happened in the 80s with Hulk Hogan and they outed him for steroids, it was a big deal. Like he broke kids' hearts, you know. But then like with Roman Reigns and the Shield and stuff like that, you can just simply tell the ratings are hurting tremendously. It's not what it used to be. Trying to relive the golden days, the glory days, if you will. And then it's like, well, we got to have some kind of controversy. So like threw like Roman Reigns on the bus that he failed a steroid test. It's like, what the fuck? He's suspended. It's like, I don't even think the kids even care.
They're just cherry picking for drama when they need it. Probably.
Yeah, it's like we need to get a bump in some publicity right now.
It's wild to me though because, and dude, no shade on these dudes. I don't give a shit if you take performance enhancing drugs in anything. In fact, one of my favorite memes of all time is the one where the guy says, "Fuck it, let everyone in the Olympics take whatever drug they want. Let's see how high humans can actually jump." Like,
yeah, no, for sure.
I'm into it. I don't give a fuck. It may be unfair, but if everyone's allowed to, then who fucking cares? But that being said, I think it's very silly.
Oh, it's like the Tour de France. A good example. The Tour de France. Yeah. It is like well known that everybody uses freaking drug and everybody talks shit. It's like so does fucking baseball. Football for whatever reason doesn't get drug tested the way or scrutinized. Well, because of everything else. Yeah, because it would just
the game would change fundamentally if they had to stop taking that shit.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like no shit. It's like well, baseball went through that heavy hit, changed the entire game. No more freaking rocket ships and laser beams being sent out from home plate. You know,
there was so many in the mid '90s. It was wild. People don't realize it. Kids don't realize how nuts baseball was in the mid '90s. It was just fucking huge homers and massive yoked dudes. Like
everybody was a baseball fan. Even Joel was watching fucking baseball.
I still watch baseball, waiting for that shit to happen again.
Yeah, but so with that said, it's like, dude, and everybody like, but for some reason, all these like scrawny freaking bike riders, people are just like, that whole fucking thing is juiced to the gills. And it's like, yeah, no shit. Yeah, so there was a point where they were like bringing in these young bucks. I'm sure they are now. I'm sure it is like cleaned up a lot more, or maybe a little bit more sophisticated. Not for me to say or decide, but like they're like, you know, they're such a with Lance Armstrong, there was such a slap across the face of the tour that they were just like, these kids were like, we're coming up and we're gonna do it right. So there was a generation and hopefully still things through that are just with no EPO and TRT or whatever. EPO is the big thing in cycling. And EPO, I don't know what it means. I am not disclaimer. I am not expert in performance enhancing drugs or any other type of drugs for that matter. So from here on, please don't take what I'm saying. Take it with the grain of salt, please. So EPO is essentially what they use in cycling. What it does is it doesn't enhance your doesn't give you like super powers. I like drinking an energy drink and just be like, oh yeah, let's go.
Right, it just makes you hard.
Like hard?
Like your dick.
Yeah. And so that's why they get to go so fast, because all the blood leaves their brain, so they don't even know that they're tired.
They're literally asleep. It's crazy. They call it sleep cocking. You
don't know about that famous interview where they're at the Tour de France and they're like, Chris Froome, you just won the Tour de France. They put the mic. He just goes, I'm horny.
No way, really?
Oh God,
I was like, holy shit, that's perfect. Just like the thing I said about being hard.
So, but anyways, so what it does essentially, it allows you to heal quicker. So, you know what I mean? And that's essentially what builds muscles, like breaking them down and then letting them heal, then breaking them down, then letting them heal. Right? So that's what EPO does. TRT is testosterone that we all have, and it's the lack of testosterone, you add more. That's how you're supposed to use it, as replacement therapy, testosterone replacement therapy. So if you and I were to start taking it, which I'm sure we probably would be able to get scripts for because we're in our mid 30s, late 30s, and
they wanted to get me on that shit when I was all sick with what probably just ended up being COVID because they couldn't figure out what it was, and they were like, "Dude, it's probably your testosterone."
So your nuts wouldn't shrink and your titties wouldn't grow.
Your shit's all. This thing here says your shit's all fucked.
This thing here says you'll never grow a boobie and you'll never lose a nut.
Says your shit's all fucked.
Sorry, I just went off on that. I don't know where I was going with any of this.
Well, no, I just wanted to say.
I'm just saying, anybody in the Tour de France, if they're cheating, it's because all of them are. And if they don't, I think the person that passed when the last time I checked was the person they tested everybody, and the person that didn't fail the test was running in like 30th place. Yeah, and everybody that's like, it's like everybody else above from 30 place on to first had some kind of performance enhancing drug running through their veins. We'll go for it. And I mean, don't do it. If the rules say don't do it, don't do it. But it's just like maybe down the road.
Rules are made to be broken.
But rules are made to be broken.
Hey, what's the deal with rules?
Rules.
Oh shit, you remember that? Yeah, dude.
Rules
that's
to be broken.
Rules are made to be broken. Hey, so I was just going to say, I think it's silly when WWE or F did that because, and only because, and this is not to say anything about it being fake or whatever. Like those dudes are legitimately yoked and legitimately tossing each other around. That is not relevant. John Cena and The Rock are the size of a small country. There is no way in hell they are not juiced to the gills, so to speak. And I like both of those dudes a lot. I've never given a shit, but I think it's so disingenuous to pretend like either one of those dudes is all natural. Right? Oh, yeah. Especially The Rock, right? I mean, The Rock is on another level of big that I don't even think Schwarzenegger was ever as big as The Rock's been at a few points.
How did you say his name?
Schwarzenegger?
I don't know why it sounds so weird the way you're saying it. Okay, so there's this video that I remember when it came out. It was so freaking funny. But hold on, let me get it up real quick. And it's essentially a clip from the reality show for NXT. Remember that?
Yeah.
And it's imagine like finally getting your chance to be on national television on this reality show to make your break into into the WWE, your dream come true, And this is what happens. And you're in front of one of the legends, Triple H.
Oh, I just watched this.
just for further notice, one of your nuts just hanging out of your short. You got a big hole.
I love that video. That's so funny, dude. I just saw that on maybe Reddit or Reels or something like 2 days ago. I'd never seen it before. That's hilarious.
Dude, it's literally WrestleMania, son of Hey, but it's like your whole entire, your moment to shine, to show him you could take a bump, show him like I belong here. He's like, hey, you want your nuts? Further notice.
Well, this is great that we're in WWE because one thing I definitely wanted to talk about was a few days ago, but it wasn't confirmed until like 18 hours ago. Logan Paul signed with WWE as their new superstar.
That's awesome.
And his goal. I mean, I tried to do a little reading up on it and quick digging so that I could not just be talking on my ass. It seems like he was presented as a heel, but he's trying to use this to become a face. His goal is to become a face. His hero is Miz, but he immediately, first thing he did was tweet about how he's coming for Miz, and Miz means nothing to him and all this, which I thought was genius, since everyone knows Miz is his hero. Anyway, I just think it's interesting. Good for him, man. I don't give a fuck about those kids, man. They turned out all right, I guess.
What kids?
The Paul kids.
Let me tell you something, man. When the whole boxing thing started, I really didn't have a dog in that fight. I'm not a boxer. I enjoy watching fights. I think we all know this, but and I enjoy watching boxing. I'm not as knowledgeable with boxing as I am with MMA, especially the UFC roster. But boxing has gotten no pun intended, a shot in the arm from the Paul brothers.
Yeah,
like
dude.
a huge one. And it's like, dude, they are making tremendous amounts of money doing this. And they're like making these other persons that they're fighting tremendous amounts of money as well. And so, and the promotions are just raking it in. Jake Paul has been trying to fight Tyson Fury's little brother, Tommy Fury, for months now, and it's fallen through twice. And this last one falling out, apparently they're supposed to have, it's a visa issue or whatever, and that Tommy won't, because Tommy's from the UK, won't like dragging his feet on or whatever. His management is even saying, yeah, all he has to do is just go to the embassy and get his visa, and then we can come to the States and start doing the press conferences and stuff. There is a video of freaking like a Instagram reel or a TikTok or just a Instagram live or something of Jake Paul just not even like, just like pretty much calling him out like, hey dude, stop fucking dragging your feet, get your visa, let's get this going, dude. If you want me to come to UK, it's $15 million. That's the reason we're doing it in America, because we're both making money. It's like, if you want me to go there, equal the money that I'm trying to offer you to come here. So it doesn't make any sense why you're not coming here. It's like, stop dragging your feet, stop being scared, like all this call. But anyways, what I'm getting at is all of this call outs with Tyrone Woodley and Ben Askren and everybody. It was just, they're always kind of lackluster, kind of lame, kind of cringe, extremely cringe. You know what I mean? Like this one, it was like genuinely like this dude's like, it was like a great call out. And it was like, it was like a boxer call out. And I was like, man, dude, like they're in, like they are invested into the boxing game for real. And I don't know, it just, the way that video happened, I'm like, dude, like good on him, man. He really is just like, yeah, shaking up the boxing world.
Look, they take a lot of fucking shit on the chin for being as big. And I have no like feelings towards them, good or bad, really. It doesn't fucking matter to me if they have to take a bunch of shit on the chin. They're extremely famous and wealthy. But I saw how, we've all seen, everyone fucking hated them. There was a point where I was like, man, fuck those kids. You know what I mean? Like they've done some pretty horrible shit. But that being said, they always turn around and somehow keep building their career. And at some point, you kind of have to stop and be like, damn, dude, these dudes are doing something right. Sort of like with the Kardashians and shit. There was a point where I just stopped being like so pessimistic about it and was like, shit, man, what a fucking enterprise. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you're finally just like, fuck it. They are legitimately good at what they do.
No, yeah, I guess that's like what I'm trying to say is like, he's it's more than just cringe. He's like becoming a good in the boxing realm. It's like, it's respectable. It's becoming more and more respectable. Every time he does it, it's more respect to be tacked on to it. So with that said, the Paul's doing for boxing is pretty good. The whole like cringe network with him calling out like Dana White and stuff like that, that's pretty bizarre, because I mean there's just so much information we're just not being given on.
Hi, my name is Mini Me. I'm on a surreal, but I'm a.
God damn it! That's not. Sorry, I wanted to show something that just been on my. Oh, damn it! Never mind. Sorry, guys.
Was that Master P?
No, I honestly don't know what that first thing was. There was a reality show many fucking moons ago called The Surreal Life on VH1, and me and Jeff used to be fucking into the VH1 reality shows. And Surreal Life was, they would put a bunch of C and D list celebrities in a house.
CD's nuts.
Oh shit! Well, they did see these nuts because at one point they put Vern Troyer in Mini Me, and he got.
Oh, I remember that show.
Bro, he got absolutely. This is for the kids who may not know. I know we have a huge network of kids watching this. He got shit fisted. He got shit piss ass drunk, and he got on one of those little motorized scooters, butt naked. So he had like a t-shirt on, but he was butt naked everywhere else, dick hanging out or whatever. And he just drove around the house, and he would flop off of the scooter and start pissing. And he pissed all over the house. He's pissing in trees. He's pissing on the carpet. But he's on this little scooter, and he'll park and just go and fall off of it and get up and waddle around and pee. Dude, I fucking RIP to Vern Troyer, man. He had some demons, but he was funny as fuck. He was such a funny dude. They also had He got shit-fisted right there on TV. Hey, while we're doing this, let's just shout out the homie Rucking Fought. And look, if you look to your left, Doug's got a wonderful Dirty Dancing. Is that the tie-dye variant?
No, it's not.
I can't. My eyes are shit.
I'm not sure which one it is, but I love this shirt. It's one of my favorite shirts. Fits great, feels great, makes me feel alive.
Horny. I got this one, True Romance. This is crazy because it's official. So the tag says Rucking Fountain and True Romance. It's got like the official True Romance thing in here.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you looking at? I feel like I keep stalling because it looks like you're about to pull something up.
Oh no, yeah, you're good. No, I was like looking at our SpaceHey. I'm obsessed with SpaceHey.
Bro, I mean, you are, I think, the only one who's obsessed with space.
Well, it's just so much fun because you can run it like, dude. What SpaceHey is Angel Fire. Remember?
Yeah, I remember Angel Fire.
Like open source, and then also it's like people are paying for Squarespace and stuff to do their websites, and I'm sure we will eventually one day. But until then, until you can afford that, it's a free website.
I'm trying to find our.
Go into our wait, hold on. Let me pull up our SpaceHey.
That's what I'm doing. But yeah, you should pull it up because I don't have any of the login. And we also don't come up
as what?
Users. We don't show up as users.
We don't show up as users.
I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. You should pull it up.
Let's see. Profile. So essentially what this is, for those who don't know, this is essentially a throwback to MySpace. And it's so much fun. This is mine and Joel's page. For those who want to come see, you don't have to even
wait, started back at the top. You were scrolling before it was even on the screen.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You just scroll down, Beavis and Butthead. Joel and I love Beavis and Butthead. It just keeps on blacking out. Anyways, and so here you can like listen to us on YouTube, watch our latest videos. Dude, it's great. Got some friends, got friends. One's it's Avril Lavigne. And look, thanks for the ad. Cheers.
Happy summer from Wacky Alex.
And I put happy summer to you, Wacky.
Oh, new friend, thank you for the request. Sending positive vibes and good energy to your page.
Dude,
Yellhead.
The Astral Twins. Remember I was showing you their videos? Dude, they're like our friends now. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. What?
The Astral Twins, dude.
I know, I responded.
It's awesome. You responded to what?
You sang the Astral Twins.
Oh. Well, go ahead. Let's check them out.
I got you. I'm pulling them up on the.
See, like they even have. Oh, look, this is their. I guess you can't play it.
Don't worry, I got you.
It's music though, so I don't think we can play it.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah,
well, shout out to them, dude. Living the dream, doing their thing. I like that.
This isn't hate. This isn't hate. We're just discovering some new stuff.
Nobody said hate. You said hate.
And no, I'm saying there's no hate.
Yeah, these are our friends on Hey Space. So shout out to Astral Twin.
Not take long.
Oh,
Just
sing
after you were gone.
Joel.
No more treat. No more.
This is dope.
I suppose no comfort here, far away beyond the atmosphere, to Astral again.
Good stuff. Astral Twins, man. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah,
really
dude,
appreciate that.
Dude,
dope.
yeah.
Check them out on the YT. That's Astral Twins. You can find them by searching the Astral Twins on YouTube. That was My Astral Twin by the Astral Twins. Coming up next on KFGC Softcore Radio.
And you can also find them on Hey Space. Also, dude, you just blasted my ears out. Did you not hear me yelling at you to turn it down?
No, but we all saw it. We saw your mouth moving, but we couldn't hear the words, baby, because we were over here projecting our best vibes. Check this shit out.
What is that? Snow globe? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Wizard of Oz. Very cool.
$400. It's yours.
At least I thought you were about to say I bought it for $400.
I bought that for $400. It's yours.
$400.
Happy birthday. I got you a gift. It's yours.
Happy birthday. I got you a gift. Can you do me a solid and send me $400 to help me pay for it?
Hey, I need to ship this to you. Send me about $400.
Let's keep this rolling. Let me tell you
Yeah,
something.
no, I had something to say. Fuck me.
Go ahead. Say it.
Remember? I can't fucking remember.
Remember for a while there, you almost like got me fucking up the wall by keep on going, tell the people. Tell the people.
Oh yeah, hey, tell the people.
All right. So back to
I'm actually thinking about going to this.
okay. So for those who remember a couple episodes back, all 5 of you, we talked about music festivals coming up, or just like the music festival season or whatever. So this is a festival.
I'm not actually thinking about going to this. I just want to make that clear. Nobody tried to invite me to this. We don't want to go.
You don't have to get invited to this, dude. You just go. You buy a ticket and go. So
I just mean I don't want to tell any of my friends no. Look how sad Doug's getting that I'm talking. Fucker's face dropped like 8 inches when I started talking. Go ahead. We can see you.
so where Joel and I grew up, there's a neighboring town called Gonzales. There's nothing. It's a beautiful part of the earth for sure, but there's like nothing other than some Texas history there that would ever make you think of going there. Except now they're doing Float Fest. They tried to do Float Fest last year or a couple of years ago, remember? And the sheriff shut it down because he's like, there's no way we are prepared to handle this many people coming to town.
I am frankly, so when I saw this lineup, I felt two things. I was excited because I was like, holy shit, man.
No, we talked about it. And we're like, people are just gonna die.
Yeah,
and that's what the sheriff was saying. The sheriff's like, people will die here. It's like, damn, good on him.
I was looking at it and I was like, damn, dude, that's sick to think that like Chance and Deadmau5 and fucking all these people are right outside of Cuero. Like, how cool. But then like I was thinking like I don't even stop in Gonzales to pee. Most people go through Gonzales and then stop at the Buc-ee's and outside of Luling. Like it's not a spot for people.
I mean, I'm sure that like you'll see some pictures of like Chance Rapper at Buc-ee's and stuff like that, but they're not gonna be going to Cuero. I assure you that. I doubt they'll be going into town to Gonzales, probably going straight there and getting right out.
Well, no, I agree. I'm just saying it blows my because like the closest thing we ever had to like superstars being in our area was Oktoberfest, and that's always like Creed.
So we mentioned this, yeah. No, that was Nickelback that one time, and then Audioslave, and then Kid Rock. So anyways, we always talk about we're talking about the one in Vegas. What's it called? When We Were Young Fest.
Oh yeah.
And we're kind of talking about how sketchy the website was. Look at this website. This is the official website for Float Fest. It's not even. Too bad. Well, it's not even like floatfest.com. It's just it's like a festtickets.com. This is the logo, Coca-Cola Float Fest 2022, and this is the poster. This is the only this is it.
No, there's a full thing. I've seen the full thing with like all the Float Fest and all that shit on
the website though. It's like you go to the website, you don't even know what you're buying necessarily.
Yeah, those are so expensive to go float in the Guadalupe, dude. That's another thing. We all floated the Guadalupe for the large price of free.
Yeah.
So
so this is all happening where we grew up, like around where we grew up. This is all, and the Guadalupe River is what they're like doing. That's what the river that we grew up going on. The largest, the hardest canoe race on the planet takes place on the Guadalupe River, which my good friend Andrew his team won again. It just happened, the Texas Water Safari. If you don't know anything about Texas Water Safari, y'all should definitely look it up. Essentially, it's a canoe race from San Marcos all the way to Seadrift. It's about 260 miles, and you do not, if you want to win that thing, you don't stop. You get in that boat and you paddle, and I mean, these are like Olympic athlete style like races. Like you got to be extremely conditioned, extremely tough, mental fortitude, and you have to be in extremely good shape and know what you're doing to do this. So anyways, that's this river. But yeah, I just but look, you can't even, you have to, I guess you have to download the flyer. Is that what it is? So it's Vampire Weekend, Dead Mouse, Chance the Rapper, Katronda?
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 Katronada? I don't know. I don't know that one.
There's a band called 2 Feet.
Man, 100 Gex. I bet that's going to be funny. They're fucking crazy.
What the hell is Nan? And more.
I think that says Nane.
Marshmallow, Cage Elephant. I actually know the tour manager for Cage Elephant pretty well. So that's cool. Churches, that's cool, I
I
guess.
feel like they didn't really spread out. I don't know, man. Day 2 kind of sucks. Pusha T would be dope. I don't know if I want to listen to. I don't know if I want to be at a rowdy ass Pusha T show in the water.
Joel, I don't think you watch it in the water.
I absolutely think you watch it in the water.
No, there's no fucking way.
Bullshit. That's the whole point.
No, there's no way you're in the water
buying
watching
tickets to be in the water. Look at the name of the tickets.
I think you can simply go tubing, and then when you're done tubing, you go back to watch the concerts. Like you're not
because it's
watching the concerts. There's no way.
Where's the concert then?
How are they going to keep people from drowning?
I think what the sheriff was trying to make a point of, and what we were originally trying to make a point of. There's no fucking way that they're not floating while they watch. They're floating while they watch. It's what it's called.
No, I think it just has a floating element.
I don't know. I'm gonna check. Hold up. Float Fest. I am looking at
Weekend tubing pass. Told you.
You have to buy a pass to get in the water.
Full weekend grant access to all music programming on. See what you make me do? You make me fucking read. Programming on Saturday, Sunday. Weekend tubing pass Saturday and Sunday, valid for 1 trip per day. Yeah, I'm right.
I know, but where are they doing it though?
You tube, and then you go to the concert.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, crazy. Yeah. It's not what I pictured. I guess I don't really know what I pictured at this point.
Dude, you
hold on, look at this. This fucking thing. That just looks gross, bro.
Where is that? That Gonzalez? There's no way it's Gonzalez. I never had it.
It says Float Fest is the only major blah blah blah. That must have been when it was in San Marcos. That was when it was.
Yeah, that's right. It did happen a long time ago. But dude, yeah, I mean Gonzalez, good for them. I guess I don't know. I mean, I don't
feel they're gonna regret that one.
Well, I don't know if the town's on board or if it's just like these people that are putting on this promotion found the land there and just like renting it. You know what I mean? It has nothing to do with the community. I have no idea.
So I would assume they would get pretty fucking pissed. I don't know. Gonzalez cops aren't the ones I would want to test, frankly. So you brought up. I mean, would you?
I wouldn't want to test any cops.
Shit, damn sure would rather test a city cop than some backwoods ass Texas one. Okay, you brought this up to me, and I thought it was cool.
Are massive
mega structures.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, they're not even.
So I can have this playing while you talk us about mega structures. What are mega structures?
It's a wormhole that I kind of dived into like during the pandemic, so I haven't really read more about it since then. But I just remember it popped in my head the other day, and I wanted to talk to you about it. So essentially, are these concepts of future times. See, I think these are modern, what they're considering modern mega structures. Joel,
are you into the futurist mega structures? Is that what you were? I can pull that up too. Hold on.
I was seeing like the futuristic ones, like they're like concepts of how to shelter humans and like progress humanity when we're overpopulated and things like that. You know what I mean? All the way from building communities that are literally in the orbit to like overwhelming monoliths that are the size of Rhode Island in width, that go into a steeple, that go out, you know, and like have to actually have like helicopter transport and stuff like that. It's essentially called megastructures, and there's a whole entire YouTube not YouTube, Wikipedia on it, and they're all concepts, and like you just go through which one, and like some of them are like hold records for the the largest structure ever that they don't even exist yet. I guess we should have.
I've always thought this shit was
Oh,
fascinating.
Halo.
Yeah, I mean, so you can see examples of these megastructures in a ton of modern film and TV as this theory in this discussion has gotten bigger. There's a movie that just came out. It's terrible, but Moonfall. Spoilers for Moonfall. At the end, they find out that the moon is actually a megastructure. It's not a planet. It's a megastructure that's been housing a race of alien people, basically. But when they get in it, it looks like this. It's like a ring world where people live inside the ring. And this is all, I mean, I'm sure you guys remember when we talked about the Venus Project back in 2019 when this podcast started. We talked about Jacques whatever, the creator of the Venus Project. This is what he envisioned. He envisioned a future of megastructures and a future of monoliths that are sort of breathing and
Boring. You're thinking of a bishop ring. I think that's what it's called.
makes sense.
Yep. Oh, there you are. Yeah, a bishop ring is like essentially what Halo is. There's all different kinds. I don't know. I have no idea where that wormhole went. So,
do you know about liminal spaces?
Dude, you said something about that before. So no, I do not.
So this is actually kind of freaky. Okay, so like let me just preface a little bit. All right, so liminal spaces. Have you ever like been in a dream and you're in a building or a hallway and you can't figure out how to get out of it? It's just a plain walls and hallways, and you're trying to get out, but it's just a confusing labyrinth of hallways and walls.
Yep.
Okay. And in real life, there are many places that evoke a feeling of dread, and people often can like identify it. And it's like when hallways and walls and rooms feel off. Okay. So liminal spaces. Liminal spaces are really popular right now. Like a hotel hallway would be like a liminal space, okay, where just something feels off. It doesn't quite feel natural. Okay. There's the thing that everybody was all fucking amped about with this earlier this year was this this video this dude made, and I'll just have it playing in the background. This dude made this video called The Back Rooms, and this sort of sparked a whole discussion about liminal spaces and shit. And there's been a couple video games that play with the idea. So basically, these dudes get into this thing. This guy crawls down into this hole. All of a sudden, he's in this back room. What is it? Back room to what? Where does it go? No one really knows. But this is sort of that idea. Anyway, I just think it's fascinating. There's all kinds of interesting videos and shit. Pool rooms at like schools and shit, where there's a giant pool in the center, you know, like a.
Joel, all you're showing me is a fucking room.
Yeah, that's what liminal spaces is. This is what this is.
So I'm in a liminal space?
No.
My room?
Look, he's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere.
He's going forward.
Is he though? Everything is the exact same.
No, that's the right side. The wall on his right is on his right. And now that wall is on his left.
I mean, yeah, that's directions.
And just switched to a totally different room. He's
Yeah, but
definitely going places.
This isn't real. I'm not saying this is real. I'm saying this is what liminal spaces is. It's where you can't, everything just is another hallway into nothing. Everything is like, it's an empty room with a dread-filled feeling. Like when you're walking down a hallway at night, like that fucking night when me and you ran into each other in the hallway.
Ran into each other's arms.
It's
Yeah.
exactly like that. You get an odd feeling in a.
There's definitely an ominous tone to this for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
It's definitely has a there's a fear induced element to this,
Yeah.
to say the least. Yeah. So talked about cops, and Joel's whole entire mood changed. Look at him.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Geo
We
players,
talked about cops. Yeah.
dude. So geo players or whatever. You know what they're called?
I don't know. What is a geo player?
Well, the guys, all right. So these guys on the internet that are like going, like they're using Google. They play Google Earth, or professional Google Earth players.
Yeah. What the fuck is that called?
Dude, these kids are absolutely insane. They're like they're like
GeoGuessr.
GeoGuessers. So essentially, what they're doing is they're all right. Maybe Joel, will you do me a solid? See if you can pull up a compilation of them just so you can see how quickly they do this.
Oh, I was gonna say, why don't we play?
Explore the world. Let's play.
Oh, I gotta create an account. Okay, well,
all right. Well, next time for sure.
next week we'll do it. But here, let me find a video of somebody doing it.
So essentially, what they do is they show you a picture, and you have to guess what part of the planet it's on. And the closer you get, it is the more points you get. And these kids, or these young adults, or whoever's playing it, are absolutely it's borderline terrifying how quick they can find where somewhere is on the planet. Like, and
It's
now
nuts.
Now I follow some now, and like on Instagram, and like it's like a community. They're always helping each other out. Here you go. I haven't seen this.
So Ghana it is. You can tell by the yellow number plates and the patchworked car and the tape on the roof rack.
Okay.
Right. Caravan of Prayer, Outreach Ministry, Ginyasi, KSI. Does KSI stand for?
Joel, I've seen people that are freaking
Humanity?
super fast at this. Like, I'm talking about in like seconds.
So my favorite TikToker these days.
Oh, this guy's
Actually, I saw one of my favorite. So my favorite TikToker.
Whatever, guys.
Looking for profit.
50 in the game.
That guy. This is the guy.
What level
that
number
guy.
I am now to see if maybe I should feel good about myself.
This
At
dude,
15. I'm going to keep this honest. All right. This is like this is basically a litmus test to see where I am at going up against you.
Head screen, right? The one without the. He is insanely crazy. Like, it's like how
that's the dude I've seen.
this.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, him.
These are my top 5 ways to be able to tell what country I'm in on Google Maps. Number 5, France. France is the only country in the world that has blue stickers on their telephone poles.
What?
Number 4, we have Montenegro or Albania. You can tell you're in Montenegro or Albania because there's this huge rift or crack in the sky on most of the coverage in these countries because someone at Google messed up the settings on the camera. Number 3, Taiwan. Taiwan is the only country on Google Maps that has yellow and black striped poles that go all the way down to the bottom. Japan has similar ones, but they stop about halfway through. Number 2, Tunisia. Tunisia has this follow car that follows around the Google Earth car the whole way around.
Right, no, but this is mind-blowing that he knows all these things.
Number 1, this one's a little more specific, but Japan. Japan has these rockets, or these arrows, that point down towards where the road line is in case it snows. You can't see the road line. These are my top 5 ways to
pretty
be able
crazy.
to tell what country I'm in.
No, seriously, that is pretty bizarre.
So he fucking knows just those are his top 5 tells or whatever.
Yeah, it's all nuance, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy. Especially I want to know how or what who fucked up at Google to put the crack in the sky.
You know, he's like, oh, it's Albania because there's a crack in the sky. He's like, what? It looks like you're drinking a Busch Light, dude. So like, but he's probably the only other person that I've ever heard hit the keyboard as hard as you do. Like when he's playing, he's like, whoosh.
It's
like,
probably because he's got one of these keyboards like I do with the fucking loud ass buttons. I'm just barely touching them.
So just to keep moving. So check that out. It's really, like I said, it's eerie because it's like, dude, that dude could probably get a picture of the street corner where I live, that one of us live, and just without the signs and just by the telephone poles know exactly where we're at.
We've brought it up before, but it's worth repeating, especially right now. When Shia LaBeouf had that "He Will Not Defeat Us" flag or whatever.
Oh yeah.
He put it in the sky and just had the camera pointing at the flag flying in the sky. And these crazy motherfuckers used flight patterns, cloud coverage, wind reports, tree lines, all this shit to figure out the basic area it was. And then a dude drove around for 2 hours honking his horn while people listened on the live stream until they could hear it. Insane.
Dude, for sure.
I think about shit like that and I'm like, I'm not putting a goddamn piece of identifying information out there. You motherfuckers are probably already outside my door right now.
Yeah. Hey man, just want you to know we don't listen to your podcast.
Hey, we're here. We're not listening.
We just came to let you know how we're not listening.
Hey, I heard you had a podcast.
Yeah, I mean, everybody. Hey, dude, what's up? Everybody coming after podcasters, huh?
So many of us. They're not wrong, bro. Even when we started the podcast, even when we started it, I was like, damn, dude, everybody be having a podcast, even me.
Yeah, it's like pandemic happens. Everybody's gonna have a podcast now, too. Hey, we're pre-pandemic podcast though.
But we're still white.
Huh?
But we're still white.
Yes, we are. Definitely that. Yeah, we can't get around that.
Honestly, dude, you know how fucking happy I would be if you weren't white?
What?
Bring a little bit of flavor to this podcast. It's like talking to a fucking paint can.
Me?
Yeah, you're just so drab, bro. You're like corn on the cob.
Look at you.
I'm just kidding, bro. I love the shit out of you.
Literally can see the veins in your forehead.
You can. It sucks.
Yeah.
That's bullying. That's fucking bullying, bro. Damn, dude. I was. Damn it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Thomas Pidcock. Where do you think that guy's from? Thomas Pidcock.
Who's that?
He's from Britain. He's a writer.
Did you ever read those books, Lyle Crocodile?
No, I've never even heard of them.
Okay, well, I guarantee you the kid.
Stop you right there. Never even heard of them.
I guarantee you the kid who lives with you's heard of Lyle Crocodile. They're these books. Hold on. Bum, bum, bum. Bump, that fucking TikTok song gets stuck in my head so bad. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so this is Lyle Crocodile, the book. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Beloved children's book. This is Lyle, the movie that's coming out.
Crocodile!
Oh, you have to turn it down.
I was trying to mute it. Look at this crocodile.
Is that
Javier
Bardem? Yeah. Why are you showing us this again?
I don't know, because it looks dope, dude. I wish kids' books had dope ass crocodile movies when I was a kid. That's sick. Lyle the crocodile.
All right. Well,
dude, it feels good to be back. It feels good to be back this quick. We made an episode on Monday, right?
Yeah, I think so. This is a good one. This is a spicy one.
Yeah, so you got the spicy meatball. Have you watched House of Gucci yet?
No.
Watch House of Gucci so we can make fun of Jared Leto. He's fucking insane in that movie.
All right, so this is a random. I did hear this story, just scrolling through Instagram, whatever. But so this is express.co.uk. So I've never heard of this.
I heard about this,
dude. A Carnival cruise. Is it on the? Is it up? Okay.
Yes.
Carnival Cruise. Joel, why am I reading? Carnival Cruise clash as threesome allegations causes chaotic hour-long 60-person fight. Holy shit. And it was all because somebody was jealous. Damn it. See, this website sucks. Maybe the website doesn't suck, but this is a video?
Dog, it's trying to load like 1,000 things on that website.
Whatever.
Hold on. I got you. Close out of that. Okay. So tell us about it though while I get this pulled up.
No, apparently I don't know pretty much going on. Like there's a threesome apparently that happened on this giant cruise ship, and somebody got jealous that they weren't a part of the threesome becoming a foursome, or maybe he should have been one of the threesomes, or they should have been one of the threesomes, whoever it was, and turned it into a brawl that dragged 60 people into it on a cruise ship. It was on the harbor of New York. They had to get the Coast Guard to come and escort the boat, the freaking cruise ship, back to port. That's how bad it was.
So I'm just going to share this. It's from Fox News. I'm sorry. It's the first video I can find. If they start talking, we'll skip through it.
All bra was broken on board. Carnival cruise ships early as a docking in New York.
So I guess what? Somebody had a threesome. Someone wasn't stoked on it. I don't even really understand how 60 people could get involved in a conversation.
Involved. Maybe like they started a fight and everybody's just like, oh, fuck yeah.
Everybody's just been waiting for it.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
kind of, I feel like what happens when shit like this goes down. Crazy, man. Well, I mean, God bless them, bro. I hope they had a good time. At least they were headed back already.
Yeah, no, for sure. But like that was, I was just like, holy shit. A threesome, like, I mean, how many people were involved?
That's what I'm saying. It's 3 people. How the fuck did 60, 40, 57 other people were like, I'm going to get involved?
I feel like there's something that I need to do about this. There's something that should be said.
Something here, man. There's something to this. There's something to this whole fight everybody's getting into.
For sure. Well, I mean, hey, dude, must have been a really rowdy threesome.
Yeah, like 57 people had to be a part of it. I just don't understand how 57 extra people got involved.
Yeah. It's like
big number.
In the nightclubs I've never been on a cruise ship, but a cruise ship has a nightclub.
Yeah, for sure. We have, it's interesting. I don't know if you remember this, but like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, there was a cruise ship, a Carnival cruise ship that got stuck and was flooded with like toilet water and shit and stuff. A bunch of people from Cuero were on it.
That sucks.
Yeah, I thought that was crazy because it was all over the news. And then we found out, there's people from Cuero stuck on there.
And there's pee and poop everywhere.
There's pee and poo. It's like a pee and poo sewer. Little pee and poop waterfalls.
Did I tell you that I saw someone walking down the street wearing a Pronto Pup shirt the other day?
Did.
Blew my mind.
Pretty fucking wild. It's that universe just reaching out to you saying, hey, I listen to your podcast, even if nobody else does.
They definitely didn't listen. They just knew what Pronto Pup was. And it's like, I didn't know about it till the other day.
I found out about this from IDSIBIBY.com.
Yeah, make sure that you go check
there. That's not a real website.
Not a real website, not yet. Not yet.
Not yet, and never, because I'm not paying for a website with that many letters in it. Nobody will ever type that right. I type Google wrong every day. I type goggle almost every day.
Joel, you'd even set our email up right.
We have an email?
Yeah, but you didn't even set it up right.
What does that mean? I didn't set it up right. Is the name wrong?
You wrote it. Yes, you put
But nobody's gonna see that.
And when you set it up, you put I didn't see it, but I believe it.
At
gmail.com.
Everybody knows our fucking email address.
And then what are they gonna do? Email us?
Send us a letter.
And then but I remember being like, wait, why didn't you call it? I didn't see it, but I didn't see it, but I believe you at gmail.com taken. You're like, that's pretty much all you told me.
This is completely random, but it follows in the same vein. Whenever I was recording music a bunch, like back in a long time ago, my whole desktop would be full of bullshit names because I could never just name something normal. Everything had to have a clever name in the moment, and I was always on Adderall, so the clever names were always way out there and had nothing to do with the song. So I'd have all these files called Buoy 512 or Dark Waters or Pee and Poo Swamp, and none of it. And I would have to click on 1,000 things to find the one shitty guitar riff that nobody would ever hear.
Hey, you've been writing apparently.
Are you jerking?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, just because I've happened to see you jerk off, I guess.
Well, now.
Yeah, that looks more like it. I've never seen you do that. I remember one time I was in your bathroom at your parents' house, and you're like, I walked out, and you're like, yeah. He's like, what are you doing? You're having a good time jerking off in the bathroom. Remember you did that to me? And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
I remember we we used to have this glass table in the kitchen, and I remember I came out one time and there's all these pudding cups stuck to underneath the glass. I don't know who could have done that.
It wasn't that wasn't me. That table came on to be the table of torture that we used at the podcast when we used to do it face to face at your old place.
Shit, it really did, didn't it?
Y'all still have that?
Yeah, that's right. I keep all my shipping stuff on that in the living room, the printer and everything.
You'd always we'd set up on my, hey, can we just keep this set up till we have a podcast next week? Like, no, I have to take it all down so Caroline can eat dinner here.
She loves that shit. That was.
So you just eat. But you didn't eat dinner with her at the table.
We usually didn't eat dinner at the same time. We worked different schedules back then. She just liked to eat at a table, and I liked to eat
out of your lap.
In front of the TV, I had a coffee table. Oh shit! What a country! I had the yawns, bro. I'm the fuck I got the yawns for.
Yawning is a sign of
took it to the next level, bro. Got to get your triangle up. Look how good my triangle looks.
What's the word I'm talking? Conformity. Yawning is a sign of conformity. Yawning is a sign of conformity.
What was that Corey Feldman song? Ascension, Millennium, Ascension, Millennium.
I don't know.
Hey, if you've made it this far, we really appreciate you listening. We have an Instagram. It's at I Didn't See It, but stop on by, leave some silly comments. We mostly just post the thumbnails, but honestly, if you guys start dicking around over there, I'll hang out over there. We've got a YouTube channel at I Didn't See It, but I believe you. You can find all our videos on there, and we've been putting up some clips. So make sure you check out those clips. If you like the clips, share them to your friends. Smash that subscribe button and that L. That's that thumbs up. Honestly, you can give us a thumbs down too if you want. I'd appreciate it if you did.
Yeah, just let us know that you're watching.
Let us know you're watching. Leave a comment. Leave 3 comments. One of you guys leaves a lot of comments a lot. Where's the rest of you? So leave some comments. I'd appreciate it.
Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, but like Joel just said, thanks for watching. So yeah, and click here too, and then we'll see you on the flip flop.
Since Doug has this on the screen, they're both going to be over here. So I guess just click over here.
Yeah, just click somewhere. I mean, we got to figure this shit out, dude. Bye. Shit.